And once again, the old argument over whether artists are born or made has come out again, this time over an IAS officer in Chennai. Taking his cue from Rabindranath Tagore's life, Bhujanga Rao has taken to the easel in his mid-40s.
Despite his hectic schedule, this senior IAS officer in Chennai, Mr. Bhujanga Rao, finds or rather makes the time to paint. More than 1,000 paintings have, from time to time, adorned his gallery, situated on the first floor of his residence. What is even more surprising is that he has had no formal training in art.
I came across a review on Rabindranath Tagore's art, and to my surprise I found that he started painting at the age of 67. And I thought myself, I'm only 44 at the time, and I thought it is not too late to start painting. That's how I became a painter.
Mr. Rao uses his spare time to paint and brushes aside socializing. During the weekends, he paints for 15 hours a day. So intense is his concentration that when friends drop in, they end up staring at him in action without a word being exchanged.
No, as I already told, I have no formal training. I paint all medium and all schools of thought like cubism, then abstract paintings. Then if I want to do portraits, I do portraits. If I want to do landscapes, I do landscapes. And I don't believe in sticking on to one school of thought.
With such variety thrown into his work, there are a few paintings which are really cherished by both Mr. Rao and his family.
The one I have made for my Silver Jubilee wedding anniversary, I wanted to give a surprise to my wife. Though she did not pose for me even once, I made a portrait of her and gave a presentation. And this is that.
Having occupied several important posts in Tamil Nadu and with 5 one-man shows to his credit, it's amazing how this bureaucrat has managed to blend his passion with his profession. Sanjay Pinto for Good Morning India.
The art gallery is filled with your works. Your works that now adorn our empty halls. Who will narrate to us, in that impeccable style of yours, what went through your mind when you were painting? The canvas cries for your indulgent brush. You followed your heart so much, you pursued your hobbies so passionately. You sucked the marrow of the bone of life. I salute you, because you gave life your best shot. You were so curious about life, so inquisitive. You turned your restless heart into an expression. You learned to play the flute when you were past 50 years of age, and the piano only a few years ago. Your hours of effort and devotion that went into the attempt were phenomenal and entertaining. We had non-stop fun at home and endless sessions. The ebonies and ivories now ache for your touch. Your flutes long to be held, to feel the warmth of your lips. The paints and the brushes are lonely without you. You were always up and practicing all night. I used to wonder when you slept. Now you rest peacefully. You gave us all the things that you never had access to when you were growing up. You were goodness personified. I understood the goodness of God because I understood you. You always gave of yourself. For the first time, you will not return what I give you. Every time I pass by this road, I will pause for a moment, wondering whether you will give me back that kiss. Since you left us, the vacuum created by your absence is irreplaceable. We live in this hope that we'll meet you once again in heaven.